Welcome to PT Dan's videos. Today we're going to be talking about exercises using the bands. Bands come in different colours depending on the company that makes them, and the different colours represent the different grades of resistance. So to be careful, don't have to use the blue bands that I've got. Pick one that's according to your strength with the company who makes it. Today we're going to be talking about a range of different exercises using these bands. I'm not going to go into the details about the biomechanics of each exercise. I'm just going to be giving you a range of different exercises that you can do with the bands to give you some sort of idea about what these bands are all about. We're going to be working from our feet and working our way up, so doing calves, quads, glutes, etc., working our way up through into our arms. This video is in response to a request by Cindy, Candy and Tricia on my Facebook group page, Body Peaks. So, here we go. First exercise is for calves. You can place both straps on from the handles under both feet, wrap the middle of the band around your neck, and when you stand up it will create a vertical resistance where you can do your calf exercise balancing on the handle straps. So both of them go on both feet. Take your grip smack bang in the middle, that goes over your head, and then from there you can do calf raises. Very important to be able to hold on to something when doing this exercise. From there you can have your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, chest up, hands up in the center of gravity, and you can squat. The next exercise, that's one of my favourites, is to isolate your glutes. What you do is you place one strap around one foot. This exercise is done on all fours. So you're coming down on all fours, point your rear toe, it goes across the opposite knee. So you got on one foot and it goes across the opposite knee, back up to the opposite hand. So the hand that you're holding on will be the same side of your body where the strap began. Once you're on all fours, your knee and your hand is holding the strap down. From there it's a straight extension back. And that's one of the best ways to do glutes. From there, moving up into the upper body to do chest. What you simply do is you can place the middle of the band around a pole, bedside table, the bottom of your bed, the bottom of the chair. Best way is just to use a squat rack and you can do a chest press. So there's a pole right here that you can't see, but you just simply wrap the straps around the pole. You're facing away. And it's a simple straight chest press. From there you can also go into a fly. Turn the straps around, and now you're facing the straps on the pole. You can go into a seated row. So first exercise, just shrug your shoulders. Second exercise, shrug and pull. Third exercise, just pull. From there you can incorporate a squat and pull, where you squat first, pull. So now you're doing larger compound movements, keeping the blood in your quads. From there you can move into lats. You want a higher attachment. So the best way to attach it is on top of a chin-up bar, or in this case I'm just wrapping around the top part of the pole. You want to line up your body with the top of the strap where you can actually lean forward and you can do a lat pull down. So shrug, pull, shrug, pull. You can go reverse grip underneath your body as well, or you can go wide. Moving into arms. Bicep curls. So place the straps on the floor, step into it, stepping on them, coming upright, make sure that your hands are balanced on both sides, and you can do a straight bicep curl. Individual curls. A great way to pre-fatigue it is to hold it halfway, do one rep at a time. Reverse grip curls, so turning around the opposite way. Moving into triceps, tricep push downs. So again, attach it over a high pulley. In this case, the top of a chin-up bar, like I mentioned before. From there, stagger stands, tricep push downs. Reverse grip pull downs. Bring your feet together and you do one arm at a time. You can do leaning tricep extensions with your hands elevated for the long head of your tricep by facing away from the pole, leaning forward, bringing the elbows high and extending outwards. From there, going into shoulders. You can do shoulder press by placing the straps on the floor, standing upright. Bands go behind your elbows, pushing straight up. From there, you can also go into flies. So you can do a whole range of different exercises using the bands. And there we just went through all the major muscle groups and all the basic exercises on what to do. Don't forget, these bands are designed to stretch very, very far. So the more you stretch it, the more resistance you're going to get out of it. So if I was to do a seated row, or in this case a standing row, if I'm close to the bar, it'll be light. Take a step back, it'll get heavier. And the further back I go, the heavier it becomes. To increase intensity on your hands, if you're doing arms, it's your stance that will make a difference, because the length in between your feet stretches it out. So if I was to do a bicep curl, really light, take one foot in the middle to keep the body balanced and the tension even on both sides. Take your other foot, place it smack bang behind. So you're upright, you can do your curls. So to make it more difficult, step in with both feet. To make it more difficult, get a wider stance. When doing a tricep push down or anything from an elevated position, to make it more difficult, from a static position, you can go halfway. To make it more difficult, come down onto your knees. Now you're stretching the bands up further, making it more difficult. So if you were to do a drop set, for example, you can come down on your knees, get to failure, come up onto one knee, come to failure, stand up with the knees bent, get to failure, stand upright with a stagger stance, and get to failure again. So here are some classic examples of how to increase the resistance and a range of different exercises using your bands. Try that in your next workout.